I'd love this girl.
I love you, babe.
I'd love when we do shows.
Yeah, I know you do.
I look back at them all the time.
You do, because
I
they
do.
come up in your memories.
Yep.
It's like, oh.
Memories. All right.
Okay, so hello, you guys.
Come on, let me
Welcome
share
to another
it.
exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun for you.
That's right.
Well, we are so close. It's the 23rd of December, 2022.
That's right.
Yes, right. And it's your manifesting questions answered live.
Yes, that'll do.
So go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
That's right. You know, you can get those 7 little video sets, Joe Weldon. They will rock your world.
Yes.
They won't solve all your problems, though, but they will help you get your desires.
Okay.
That's right.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Just like Dr. Brian.
He did.
He doesn't solve your problems either.
No.
No. But he does help Ashley get her desires.
We won't go into that. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That is the rightness.
Yes.
Look at Joe Weldon tagging people. Tagging
Yeah,
and digging them. Yo, diggity.
Tagging Kate Kadra Fox. And I think Kadra Fox is in Melbourne soon. Was it?
No, that's not her.
Oh,
That's
it's
somebody
not.
else.
It's somebody else.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Kadra.
That's right. That's all right. Hey, you're welcome to come
Yeah,
to
come
Melbourne,
by.
too. Dr. Brian solves 0 problems. That's because you're a linguist. That's right.
Yeah.
So, Victoria, shall we, since Anthony is finally here.
He's finally arrived.
Anthony has finally arrived.
Yeah.
We can begin the show now with Anthony is here.
And Jonathan.
That's
okay.
right. Jonathan, yo.
So, we've got a question from Sumaya on Facebook.
Now, it actually began with, how can I play when? So, Victoria's going to read what I wrote, but I shortened it, and I shouldn't have, because this is important.
That what I'll title it?
Uh,
How can I be when?
how can I play when?
How can I play when? Okay. And Sumaya says, I have someone who owes me money.
That's right.
I've trusted him when he was going through difficulties. Every time I called him, he ignored me. Today, he blocked me. I want my money. Need some help, 20, sir.
All right. Guess what? There are people that owe me money. Right? There are, right?
Yeah.
Now, here's the cool thing, right? If I get obsessed on them, it's just like getting obsessed on a specific, special person. I want that money from that person. Well, we're going to see how that works out, right? Because I can trust that specific person all I want to leave their ex and to come live with me, and we'll live in... Oh, sorry, we're talking about money.
Yes.
So, that's right. Well, I can trust that specific person who owes me a specific amount of money to... Oh, fuck me, right? On the other hand... So you trusted him when he was going through difficulties. I don't know what else you did, but here's what's cool. Lift him up now. Just lift him up. Here's the cool thing, because if you imagine him prospering and he refuses to, that's fine, right? This is what's really, really cool, because with the golden rule, Neville Goddard talks about, look, what you imagine for another, make sure it's something that they would want. You don't have to ask them, by the way. See, I don't imagine Victoria happy weeding in the garden. Right? see, I just imagine her happy about the garden. I imagine her happy in the garden, right? And then she figures out how to do all the hows and all that middle stuff.
Get other people to weed.
Yeah, we get other people to weed, and she's really happy, right?
Yeah.
So here's what's cool. I wouldn't. Yeah, you want your money, right? I just want money. We'll be talking about the money diamond shortly. But the whole thing is, I just enjoy money. I love making it. I love spending it. I love having it. I love investing it.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the money diamond. If you don't have that, by the way, go get that new little money pack that's $7 at NevilleGoddardStore.com. But because here's the thing. If you go into orbit around that money they owe me, I trusted them.
Yeah.
It really is. It's like...
It spirals out of control then. It just becomes bigger and bigger. It's not just the money that I want. It's the money I want from them. It's the money I want from them that I trusted them.
Exactly, yeah.
It's just getting
Exactly.
bigger and bigger.
It's like that girl I dated when I was 16, right? And then she left me for a fella named Mark, right? And like Mark had a car and I didn't. So like, I got it. It was wintertime. She could kiss Mark in a warm car, kiss me in a cold park bench, right? But if I held it against him and talked about it 40 years later, this doesn't bother me anymore. Anyway, right. So on the other hand, if I make it about, you know what, I just enjoy being held and cuddled and kissed. And since I'm a happy, loving husband, guess who does it?
Bruce. No,
No, she doesn't lie. Bruce does.
he does.
Oh,
He
last night he
loves
was a
it at
kissy
night,
boy.
every single
Hey,
time.
guys, it's time for kisses.
Okay, so that's A. So that was for Sumaya.
Cool. Stay
Thank
tuned.
you.
We'll be diving more into the money diamond.
Yeah,
Just
thank
for
you.
fun. Thinking about doing a call or two on that.
The money diamond?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All
That'd be
right.
goody.
Boom. Bop, bop, bop.
Okay.
By the way, people in Remarkable, our first call, I will be sending out the date and the time for that, which is really, really good. And for you guys who want to get in Remarkable, who have done Dream Driven Day or Remarkable before, reach out. Let me know. I'll send you the link, right? Because time is running out. And you could wait till 2024 if you want to.
Yeah.
So, crass commercial over.
Okay.
All right.
The next question is from Dream Driven Day Koroll.
Who's in Remarkable?
Is there a physical reality?
Yes.
And Dream Driven Day Koroll asks, is there a physical reality? And do I exist?
This is great. Koroll and I have been talking back and forth a little bit about things. Kadra, welcome to the show.
Oh, you could
Right? So, here's what's really, really cool. Right? So, do you exist? Yeah, we've been going back and forth because there's different people saying different things in different places on the internet. Right? And I find it fascinating because if there weren't different people saying different things in different places on the internet, right, none of it would exist. It would all be inside of me, and I would have very split things going on. Right? It'd be crazy Looneyville. On the other hand, I'm a massive fan of noticing not only do I exist, but so does my body. Not only does she exist, but so does hers. And sometimes we get to commingle a little bit, swap some spit. You know what I mean? So I don't worry about that money from when I was 16. I mean, that girl that used to kiss me when I was 16 or anything like that. I just give life to flow in abundance now. Kadra, we will be seeing you soon.
Oh, cool.
So,
Excellent.
Boom. So
One.
here's what's really, really cool. So this whole thing is there a physical reality? Here's what I notice, and I made a little podcast about this. You guys that aren't listening to Neville Goddard podcast, you're missing out on some good shit. Because there's the sunshine that you are, there's the colors that reflect and refract and all that good stuff, and then there's the shadows, right? And without the shadows, there's no richness. Right? People tell me all the time, they say, well, Mr. 20, I don't believe the physical world exists. And I ask, really blunt, how's that fucking working for you?
Yeah, I remember you
Right?
always say about, yeah, if you don't believe it, walk out in front of a bus.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can't say that on Facebook. But we could say, like, give me your iPhone. If you don't believe the physical exists, if you believe it's all an illusion, give me your iPhone. Right? I'll gladly take it. Right? That's Lisa and LaRock is real and here and says the podcasts are fantastic. Yeah. So, is there a physical reality? You bet. And here's the cool thing. There's what leads and what follows. What leads is your imaginal experience. What follows is your physical experience. And if your physical experience ain't what you like, you get to give life to more cool, fun, imaginal experience. But great question. We'll continue to explore this and talk about it at different times in different places too.
Very good.
I thought this was a really different answer.
Probably.
I could have just said yes.
Oh,
Maggie.
true.
Maggie.
Okay, so that was for Dream Driven Day Koroll. Thank you, Koroll.
Andrew Priestley is apparently here. Yo.
Oh, hello,
How you doing,
Andrew?
buddy? Boom. He almost made it to the garden.
He will.
Twice.
One day he'll come.
Twice.
I have faith.
Love you, buddy. All right.
Okay.
Don't play hard to get.
The next question is from Debbie via email. Tell me about the money diamond. And Debbie asks, tell me about the money diamond. It sounds cool.
All right, so we're going to do a crass commercial because...
So you actually touched on it just a little bit before.
Yeah, so if Debbie, if you're just tuning in now or later, or if you don't bother to tune in, you won't get
At
it.
all, yeah.
That's right. There are
Yes.
people that don't, that they have an urgent problem, right? And then we'll do a show on it. And 3 weeks later, they'll go, yeah, I finally got around to looking at the show. And it's like, wow, your urgent problems aren't a big deal, are they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, because when I get an urgent problem, people get punched. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyway,
Yes.
So tell me about the Money Diamond. Right, so in the Money Diamond, by the way, Linda, we all love Linda from the Facebook group. She enhanced the pack by sending me a tiny little... She printed out some things.
A graphic.
And made a graphic of the Money Diamond. So you guys that got that cool little money pack, that's from Linda, that little
on you, Linda.
thing there. So let's just acknowledge that because she's way cool and good fun too. So, Jaybird says the money diamond is gold, isn't it? Now, here's the cool thing.
Jaybird.
So I want you to imagine 4 points on a compass, essentially. Bop, 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 and bop.
North, south, east, west, but it's not north, south, east, west.
No. Yeah,
Great. I'm sure you're probably trying to think of something that starts with N, starts with S.
It's called news. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I know it's called news,
so most
but
people,
with
they
the money
sell the money
diamond.
diamond for news, by the way, right? So, by the way, I'm going to do a couple calls on this. If you guys want me to do calls on this, let me know, like live group call things. Anyway, right. So the money diamond has 4 corners or 4 bits, right?
Facets.
4 facets, right? One of them is spending money. I want you to imagine spending money as though you were the owner of a boundless forest. Right? Now, the next thing I want you to do is imagine you making money by divorcing time from dollars. Find ways to make money. Imagine yourself making money where it's not like to make, because most people think in terms of, I think in terms of manifestingmasterycourse.coms. Right? So in the whiskey club sends me 2 really lovely bottles of whiskey a month, and it costs me 3 manifesting mastery courses. Right? This is how I process things. Right? Because I've divorced time for money, and I equate money to manifestingmasterycourse.com.
And you'll be there
right?
like, score! Got one more!
Yeah, exactly. Send me a
This
bonus
month.
bottle. Right? Now, here's the cool thing. Most people, when it comes to making money, the bottom one here, they're imagining, manifestingmasterycourse.com. Well, after taxes, I clear $4 an hour, and that'll be like 25 hours of hard-earned money that I have to put out to change my life, and hopefully it'll improve, and I can imagine my life improving in 15 minutes a day, and then you just slide into the shit, right? So if you just go ready, I want you to imagine spending money, first of all, the upper bit, right? I want you to imagine spending money as if you were the owner of a boundless forest. The second thing, I want you to imagine making money, but not having it tied to time, just for fun. Just imagine what's it like to make great money if you doubled your income or worked half the time. The third one has to do with, having money. When you have money, you have money. A lot of people, they can't keep money. They can't imagine having it. So we have them do the attitude money game. We talk a little bit about that. And the fourth little corner is the whole thing of being an investor, right? Having a legacy. Actually having, like, when you look at shit and you go, wow. You'll always be investing. My primary investment is not my retirement, right? My primary investment is education. I spend more money on education than most people can fucking imagine. I seek out geniuses and I give them money. That's just what I do. You should watch her do the paperwork, right?
Where's the invoice?
Where's the invoice for this? Right? Radio, I'll get one. But anyway, one more thing with the money diamond. So imagine the money diamond makes a sphere. It's like the 4 spokes of a circle. If one of those is not all that good or strong for you, your tire's flat. And so you're going on the road, bump, 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 bump. You get all 4 of those nice and healthy, you got smooth sailing. So get that little money pack at, NevilleGoddardStore.com. Right? This is some stuff that adds to that. But if you're intrigued, I'm going to do some calls probably starting in January on this. Stay tuned. So, Joe Weldon Genius. Joe Weldon says Joe Weldon Genius. I'll agree. Joe Weldon Genius.
He's a genius.
Yeah. Joe W. Genius. All right. Okay. So let us continue.
Excellent.
How was that? I thought that was good fun.
Yeah, no, that was really good.
All right.
Good explanation.
Get out the pump and blow the tire up.
For your questions.
That's right. Koroll, welcome to the show. Sorry, I keep making noise.
That's all right. The next question's from Options Otto.
Options Otto.
Oh, good on you. I think that's probably good on you, Alex. Let's just check.
Alex, if you could pull that link, that's sending them to the download page, even though they can't get to it. But
yeah,
pull that, because unless they're already logged in, that won't help them.
Okay.
But just send them to NevilleGoddardStore.com.
Thank you, Alex.
Is the money diamond something new? It's about a month old. All right.
Let's start again.
So Joe Weldon said I get a lot of info from geniuses. True dat. By the way, Joe's your fucking man. Like, seriously, you guys keep your eyes on that fucker. Right? No matter what he does or where he goes, have one eye out. Alex, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Rock fucking star. See, I'm surrounded by them. Imagine what my band looks like. You remember the whole Elwood and Jake thing? Like, my band has all sorts of cool kids in it, like Sizzle and Alex and Joe and Koroll and Andrew Priestley. And Andrew Priestley on bass.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if he actually played bass?
Yeah. Does he play an instrument?
Andrew, let us know if you play an instrument. I play the kazoo.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. The next question's from Options Otto.
Options Otto.
Which manifesting method should I add in now? And Options Otto asks, I'm an avid fan of Bob, Abraham and Neil. I want to learn more Neville Goddard. So what methods should I learn next?
Oh, right. See, I'd stop adding things in and start taking things away, because here's what I notice when I look at Bob and Abraham, and I don't know who the fuck Neil is. This is great. Somebody who I don't know. Right? Yes. So when I look at what most people are doing is they're adding in things. Now, here's the thing about feeling it real. If you do exactly what we teach, which is what Neville taught, if you do exactly what we teach, which is what comes from exploring what Neville taught, you can't stop doing what we teach. You can stop doing anything that you can stop doing. Right? I have no idea if it's Neil Donald, but thanks, Steph.
But, Neil Donald Walsh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, he was in a band. No, that was Joe Walsh. Anyway, I like Joe Walsh. It was fun.
Conversations with God Guy. But anyway,
really? All right.
I think that's who Neil Donald was. But keep going, yes.
So this whole thing of what should you learn now, I'd start learning what will help you unlearn, which is all what we're all about. Because the more you explore who you are and how this works, you can explore it forever, right? We've put out over 2,000 podcast episodes now, probably close to 1,500 shows, right? Endless articles, dozens of products and packages and courses and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day of it all, the only thing we do is explore you. That's it. And that to me is what's really cool. If you get into the work of Neville, you're going to find that you're going to start dropping a lot of stuff. Like you won't have to walk around saying, "Oh, what a fool I am," all day long. "Oh, what a fool I am," to manifest money. Say it with me, Brian. "Oh, what a fool I am." Right? You won't have to do that stuff because you didn't walk around saying, "Oh, what a cool I am," to be Coolio. Right? You just imagine being Coolio and you become Coolio. So what would I learn first? I'd just dive into anything we do. Get the free shit. Start with the free shit. Listen to the podcast to the point where you feel guilty and buy something. So, or you can walk around. Yeah. By the way, everybody, you can give up the mantra. "Oh, what a fool I am."
That's Hawaiian.
I bet you that's the Amazon guy. Anyway.
Do you want me to check?
No.
Okay.
Guys! Knock it the fuck off.
Oh, it's Christmas.
Look, you're like, oh, we're back, Dad.
Good boy.
We knocked it the fuck
You're
off.
You're a good boy, Bruce.
All right. Hey, buddy.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I love you. All right.
So that was for Options Otto.
Options, and welcome to the club, Options Otto.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your question, Options Otto.
God, this is what happens when you order shit from Amazon every fucking day. Yes. I love Amazon. Yeah. I really do. I'm trying to wipe out the rainforest, but ordering shit from Amazon every day. It's like, what's this little thing in a big box? Don't know. All right.
The next question's from Bev on Facebook. I tell you what,
that was so funny. I'm trying to wipe out our rainforest by ordering shit from Amazon. Like,
yeah, I get the link, but we're not trying to wipe out. Well, I certainly am not. I'm building rainforests. So. Right.
All right.
The next question is from Bev on Facebook. Turn around my money problems. And Bev asks, I withdrew some money to pay bills today. My bank balance has fallen to below my comfort zone, and it's making me feel anxious. Also, a settlement that I've been waiting on has been delayed again. It's quite discouraging. I would like to turn this around. I want to make more deposits in my bank account. What would be your first steps, please?
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. So my first step would be investing in the money diamond. Now, you can invest in buying it at $7, right, at NevilleGoddardStore.com. I would suggest investing first in time with what we shared about it here already, because we just gave you a quick overview. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, this is what's really, really cool. If you invest a few moments and decide, right, I'm going to imagine what it's like to spend money as though money were a dry leaf, and I am the owner of a boundless forest, right? I joke about wiping out rainforests. It's not about the rainforest. It's about, you know what? I just order shit when I want it. You get it? Spend money as though you were the owner of a boundless forest. Number 2, right? You imagine making money. What if you doubled your income and worked half the time? You know, what if you had twice as much coming in that you currently do? Here's what happens when that happens. I just paid the, what do we call it?
Internet bill.
Yeah, the internets. Right, so I paid for the internets. Now, the internets here are half as much and twice as fast, and I'm sorry, they're twice as much and half as fast as my mom's internets. Right? So I spend twice as much for half the speed of the internets here. And I don't care. Right? I'll rant about it because because I just rant about things. But, the bill comes in, it's $119.98 or something like that. I just sit down, I type it in, I just write on this paid, and I give it to Victoria, and she files it. Right, and which brings us down to so we make money. I mean, we spend money, we make money. When you get this vertical axis from the money diamond working right, it's like spending it is not a big deal. Right, we gave a bunch of money to Brett the plumber, right, but he gave us a bunch of labor. Like his 2 days, 3 days worth of labor would have taken me 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like, wow. I mean, this guy and his son, like they're like dynamite.
Yeah.
And I would have done it wrong. It would have taken me 3 weeks to do it wrong. Imagine that.
Yeah.
So, how do you turn it around? Work with the money diamond. That's the vertical axis. The other one has to do with having and investing. So this is what's cool. Always be investing. Invest your time, your money, your imaginal act. Invest in education. Invest in just taking the time to do this tiny little bit that we shared here. Mm-hmm. And you'll notice I've invested in you already. And this is what's cool, because I can't put this into a comment in your post. I can put it into a video here and link in the video into your post. That's what's cool, because when I choose to start investing, that inspires other people to keep investing. So that's where I'd begin. Really start. By the way, if you could do this the other way, I'm imagining, the bill's paid again this month, easily, effortlessly, all that bullshit. And that'll keep you oriented on problems. I want you to get oriented around you and about your wealth. That way this doesn't happen again. I don't have a line. All I do is transfer money. Right? It's just like I look at it and I just go, do I need to transfer some monies? Yep, I'll move some monies around. Right? Moving monies around is fun. So, Alex, link to Money Diamond course. Cool. Thank you.
Cool.
All right. So.
Okay. Excellent. So that was for Bev. Thanks very much.
Run with this, Bev. I swear to God, this will change your life in ways that you can't imagine. And that little $7 course, if you can scrape it together, right? And by the way, one more thing, Manifesting Mastery course. I don't know if you've done it or not. I can't remember. But that first week, it's not that the numbers making you have anxiety. Hashtag this. Numbers don't scare me anymore. They don't. Whenever you get it's not the number. It's what you're making up the number means. As soon as you nail that, you find freedom. But let us continue, because we've got one more, Claire.
We do.
That's right. Welcome to the show.
So the last question's from Dream Driven Day Nancy. And her question is, no. Dream Driven Day Nancy asks, why are you so awesome?
I must have been born this way. Now, Andrew Priestley says MM is impeccable value. Yeah. I mean, he even spelled it right.
Wow.
Yeah, MM.
Got you.
Andrew, you're the man.
Impeccable.
Right. I wouldn't know how to spell impeccable.
Oh, no.
There's no way I can say. Yeah, you guys, if you guys had $1, right? If
I had $1, every time you said Victoria,
yeah, how do you
I
spell? Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
Right. So, So why am I so awesome? Right. This is just fabulous. So the other day at the pool, I was telling Victoria about my friend Fiona, and Fiona and her husband are at the pool, and I just love the way they look at each other. And to me, this is really, really important, because people get all fucking wacky-do. Hashtag that. Hashtag all fucking wackadoo.
I won't be adding that in the edits.
Yeah, because how do you spell it? Andrew Priestley, how do you spell hashtag all fucking wackadoo? Right? Anyway, I've said it 3 different ways. That way people don't know what to type. It's just, I'm just brilliant.
What do you say? Yes.
So, ready? Look at that. Dr. Brian putting in hashtags. You're the man. So, anyway. So, where the fuck was it? Oh, yeah. Some people, so there's Fiona and her husband John. They're just gorgeous. They're lovely together. They're both like 7 million years old. Yeah, and we're all going that way, right? Yeah, the protoplasm gets older, and they're a lovely older couple, and they look at each other. It's just beautiful, right? And here's what I notice: he sees in her what she sees in him, and she sees in him what he sees in her. This whole "it's all me" pushed out thing. This woman here is incredibly real and incredible. And so, by the way, the only way I can see that in her is by noticing it in me. The only way I can notice it in me is to see it in her. Yeah. On the other hand, some people go, "Oh, look at that manipulative bitch. Oh, look at that one. It's all full of itself." And I love when people refer to human beings as "its." Right? I just look at that one. Look at that one. Look at that one. Look at how it walks. Yeah, well, it wiggles. Right?
Yeah.
It thinks it's all hot. Well, it's 23. Right? Yeah. It probably is. Yeah. Right? If I was 23 and hot, I'd be wearing one of them.
Or none of them.
Or none of them, or the lack of them, whatever. Yeah. Right? Right. But the fun thing is when you really get, all Nancy's doing is complimenting herself. If you think I'm awesome, there's only one way you can see the awesomeness of me. And it's by seeing through the awesomeness of you. So how awesome is this, right? This is why this whole thing, if you see beauty, you be love. See beauty, right? Choose to see the beauty in people. That doesn't mean you don't go, just stop being a dick, right? Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, if you could see in you what I see in you. This is my number one frustration with humanity. Anka, love you too. Is when I see in people what they don't see. And I try to tell them, like, if you could only fucking see what I see, you wouldn't be boring. You wouldn't be grumpy.
Boring. You're boring.
Because I want to know about you. Right? I see what you got in there, but you won't let it out. So, that's my bit. That's my rant.
Excellent.
So
that was from Dream Driven Day Nancy.
Who just got on the Good Morning America or something show, or USA Today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something like that. One of those big things.
What was she doing on it? Being awesome.
Oh, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Thanks
for your question, Nancy.
All right.
And so what we'd like to know is tell us, what was your hashtag strawberry bits?
All right.
And that's actually mine, that last bit. Whatever you see, like it's not like, why are you so awesome? Why are you so loving? Why are you so beautiful? Do you know what I mean? Like all of those lovely things. What you see in other people is only what you see in yourself, and they can only see in you what they are themselves as well. It's just so yeah.
Yep.
That is my hashtag strawberry bit.
Tell us about the garden.
Oh, it is looking very magical at the moment. And this morning it was looking particularly so because we had, it's going to be another warm day, but because there was all the mist and it just hung in the valley, and it just, all the plants, they were just so happy at the moment. It just looked fabulous. So it's looking really, really lovely.
It's all her. Yeah. And me and us. It's all our dance.
And Bruce and Emmett's.
They dance Bruce.
Out there. Yeah.
All right.
Tell us your hashtag strawberry bits.
I really enjoyed diving a little bit into the money diamond because we were just talking the other day of I've developed a couple other models around this. Really cool shit. And having to do with relationships and health and so on and so forth. But I get the money diamond is a great place to begin all of it at. And for you guys that are just tuning in late or just missed that part, go back and watch that because we shared some gold there that's really worth diving into. And we'll do the crass commercial for a $7 product, right? Go get that new little money course for $7. Seriously. It's just $7.
It's not a .com, it's just NevilleGoddardStore.com.
Yeah, you'll find it there someplace.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right.
Excellent. Okay, so that was our hashtag strawberry bits.
And Joe fucking Weldon.
And that and okay.
Joe fucking Weldon and Alex and all these. My big one right here, since it's like Christmas, right? Boom. Yeah, just you guys showing up, guys. It's that silly season. It's where people start going nuts, and you guys actually decided to show up. I appreciate that. Boom.
Okay, so go to Free, easy manifestingmethods.com.
Yep, sign up, watch those cool little videos. They will help you rock your world. Olive, welcome to the show.
Hello,
Love your
Olive.
post.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Jesslyn is right. It's too cheap. It really is.
Yeah.
When I told her I was putting it up for, she said it should be $27, and I agree. But I just want to get it out there, right? So while it's still $7, get it, right? The scarcity sale.
For refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. And Victoria told you about manifestingmasterycourse.com. She's a good girl.
Oh, I missed it, did I?
No, you did it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just changed the
Okay.
subject, so I'm bringing it back.
So, I don't know if we're here. Maybe we'll do a real quickie Christmas Day, but if we don't...
We could do a Quickie USA Christmas Day.
Oh, because that's our Boxing Day.
Yeah, because we're having the incident and so on. So Christmas Day Australia is going to be busy.
Yeah, very busy for me.
Yeah.
And if it's later in the day, I'll be drunk. So
Yay!
not a good time. Okay.
Yeah, Mom's coming over.
Yes. So have a fabulous Christmas, you guys. We will. And look forward to seeing you again real soon.
You know what I've been having fun with? Actually saying the words Merry and Christmas together to people at the pool.
Merry and Christmas.
Yeah.
Or Merry.
Yeah, Merry and Christmas. So I'll say the words Merry and Christmas together, right?
How?
Yeah. Merry Christmas, right? And it's funny watching people cringe because you're not allowed to say it anymore. It's supposed to be Happy Holidays or something, right? Or I wish you the best on
It's
your...
always Merry Christmas out here. What are you
Oh,
talking about?
no, you don't get out.
No, well, I
Yeah,
Okay.
by the way, we're talking about the guy here that doesn't get out, right?
I'm even worse than him.
Yeah, we just got her car serviced the other day, and it's like, oh yeah, she did 2,000 miles this past year, or something like that. It's like,
Become a bit of a hermit in the last 2 years.
yeah. So we have people bring shit to us, right? So it's like, yeah, it's just funny. But yeah, you don't get out at all. But seriously, you're not allowed to say Merry Christmas anymore. Yeah.
What do you mean you're not allowed?
Well, it offends people. So I
How could that be offensive? Oh, because if you're a different religion, you mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you can't, yeah. Oh, there's new rules. The rules have changed. Yeah,
They've
right.
changed
Not
the
for
plans.
me.
Okay.
Changed the plans. The plans have changed. Love you guys. Oh,
See
I gotta
yous.
get to that button. I gotta move all that shit.